like, I would say, like, but God, if I could just get to an oven, I know I can bake myself into a place. I know I can make myself into a place. You hear me?
Yeah.
So, like, after a month, I got a phone call. I had been working with a client, and they were having a concert.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell these people, I can't tell them I'm living in my car. So, I started a different job, left that other job alone, and I'm like hitting up my coworkers, yo, I need to borrow your oven. I literally I baked 2 cakes, and I used 4 different kitchens to get this cake done. Like, crazy, like, it was crazy thinking back to it, but once I got into a position to where I can actively bake, I've been actively pushing my business.
Right. Because you had some stability, which gave you a peace of mind. But even in the midst of you know, going through those trials and tribulations, God still had you focused.
Yes.
Like,
so
this is
I
the
was
bigger
ready.
picture.
Yeah. I was ready. By the time it was ground running. And so I think a lot of times people use the word isolation. Isolation is the devil's playground. It's concentration. So I spent that time to focus. Okay, God, we in this right now. What do you need from me? What do you need me to learn? Where do you need me to go with this? Like, and in that, I was able to put all my pieces together, right? I got the puzzle. Right? I just got to get it done. So that whole time, putting the pieces together. Once that puzzle was complete, it was time for me to move out and apply what I learned to a regular everyday life thing. Like, how do you move forward? How do you take what you learned right here into the rest of your life?
Right. So. That's beautiful. And it was really good. Now, I was reading your bio.
Okay.
And I want to know more about Cupcakes and Conversations, because I really like that title, Cupcakes and Conversations. Like, what is that?
Cupcakes and Conversations is my initiative to help bring back the village. When I was a kid, the neighborhood raised me. Like, my parents were both around, my grandparents, aunts, uncles. We had a community. So it wasn't like, if you down the street and you doing something you're not supposed to, before you get back home, the neighbor done already called and told on you.
Yeah.
But it gave you had accountability.
Yes.
I think that's one thing, like, when I get ready to have kids, like, I want that for my kids.
Right.
I want that village. And so with Cupcakes and Conversations, we meet up. It'll be a random place, a random day, and a random topic. The last one we did, we're better together. And so we were on a stranded island. You got to figure out your job, and we got to figure out how to live with our bare minimum.
Yeah.
How are we going to work together from a minimal standpoint to make something bigger, to make something grand? Because if you can't work with me right here, I can't expect you to be able to work with me up there.
Right.
And so really, Cupcakes and Conversations is a community-based, more